I'm doing good. Right. Today we are going to work on the lab that is due. We look at the plan right here. We've got the 4.06 genetics lab right here, gene mapping. So we're going to take a look at that. I will put it in the there we go. So here is a copy. Copy in the chat here for you. So let's take a look at that lab. So as you know, we've been going over these terms and everything in class. So you've heard all these terms, but just for this worksheet in particular, just a reminder, some terms to remember for this particular lab is genotype. So the genotype is the pair of letters. So it's these letters right here that go with the genes for a specific trait, okay? And then phenotype is the trait, how we see it. So to tie those together, phenotype, physically seen. Okay, so the phenotype is how we see it, how we physically see it. The genotype is the genes. Okay, so this is the genotype. The phenotype is how our eyeballs see it. Dominant is the trait that usually has the uppercase letters. So those are the ones that are expressed in the phenotype that come out as we see them. And a recessive gene, usually expressed by a lowercase version in the phenotype, or excuse me, in the genotype, usually are not expressed. So this would be the dominant gene, this would be the recessive one. Uppercase, lowercase. Okay. So just some terms to kind of review as we go through this. So if you have your worksheet open, we're going to fill this out so you can put it in the Dropbox today. Okay. So to be able to type it, you're going to need to make a copy. So either download it so that it's in Word format, or make a copy so that you can type in it. So the first question in this lab is, in pea plants, purple flowers are dominant to white flowers. So big P equals purple. Write the phenotypes that would occur with the following genotypes. So if a plant had the gene big P, little p, what color would the flower be? Remember, the big P, purple, is dominant. So if it has the genes like this, what color is the flower going to be? Is it going to be purple or is it going to be white? It's in the link right here that's in the chat. So if you go to File right here and say Make a Copy or download it, one of the two, either download it to Microsoft Word so you have your own copy, or make a copy and you can do it in Google Docs. One of the two. If you download it to Microsoft Word, it'll be on your computer. If you make a copy, it'll be in Google Docs. So with the document open, go to File right here and say Make a Copy, or you can download it to Microsoft Word. So go download Microsoft Word or say Make a Copy. If you like using Google Docs, do Make a Copy. If you'd rather do it in Microsoft Word, go download. So right here or right here. Find it? Okay. So in this box right here, with the big P and little p, what color is our flower going to be? And if it's easier for you to use the microphone, Tyson, go ahead and use the microphone. Purple, exactly. So we're going to type purple right there. On the second one, we have two little p's. So what color is the recessive gene make our flower? White, exactly. Easy peasy, right? All right, now we're talking about guinea pigs. So short hair is dominant, big H, and long hair is recessive, little h. So here are genotypes right here in this column. What are our phenotypes going to be for each one of these? So we have big H, big H, big H, little h, little h, little h. Yep, so we have short hair, short in the middle. And what about the bottom one? Long on the bottom. Good. All right, still talking about guinea pigs, but now we're talking about the color of their eyes. Okay, so black eyes is dominant and red eyes is recessive. Okay, this time we're flipping it and putting the genotype over here. So if a guinea pig has black eyes, what are the genotypes that they might have? So what are the genes? And remember, there could be more than one letter combination for some of them. So black eyes is dominant. This time we're writing the gene types like this, like they did in this column. So we're doing the letters in this column instead of what it looks like. So we're flip-flop. This time we're giving the description and we're writing what the genes look like. So dominant is big B, recessive is little b. So if the guinea pig has black eyes, what would the genes be? What would one type of gene be? Okay, it's one of those, but it has to have a gene from the other parent too. So what might have the other parent given them? To make it have black eyes. Could be a small b, but what if the other parent had a big B too? Could be two big B's, right? Could have been big B, or big B, little b. If it's two options, right? So this one would be the same. Because what we see is the black eyes. Because the big B is dominant. What about for red eyes? What's our only option for the red eyes? Two little b's, exactly. Because the only way we're going to get red eyes is to have two recessive genes, two little b's. Because otherwise, that dominant gene trumps it and makes the eyes black. Good job. All right, now we're looking at those Punnett squares, at how, like, what are our chances of the type of guinea pig we're going to get, okay? And we're looking at two parents. So in guinea pigs, black eyes and red eyes and short hair is dominant to long hair, okay? So a guinea pig with long hair, HH, is crossed with one that has short hair, big H, big H. So we're going to set up the Punnett square and figure out what percentage of offspring will have short hair. Okay, so one parent goes in these squares, here and here, and one parent goes in these squares, and then we just match them. We go down and across. So if we put one parent here, big H, and big H, that's one parent, and the other parent is little h and little h. Okay, see how we did that? And then we just pull the genes from each parent across and across. So if this parent gives an H and this parent gives an H, that's what we get. See how we're doing that? it make sense? Kind of. Then if this parent right here, same thing. For the second time, this parent gives an H and they give another one. We're just filling the boxes, kind of like times tables in a sense. H and H, because we're giving from each parent. This one over here, this one down here. Okay. We take from this one, we take from this one. So what is the percentage of offspring that'll have short hair? Remember, short hair is the dominant gene. When we're looking at this, what is happening every time because one parent has a homozygous dominant H? What's going to happen every time? What are the kids? The kids always have this, right? The short hair is the dominant one right here. Short hair is the big H. So not no short hair, little h is. So big H trumps the little h, remember? Exactly. They're never going to have any long-haired children. Never, ever. So the percentage that the offspring will have short hair is 100%. Because every box has a big H, little h. Yep. So every offspring is going to have short hair because it's dominant, because of these genes right here. Okay. All right, let's look at this one. So now we have a guinea pig with long hair, little h, little h. So we can put that in the top one, little h, little h. And then we have one with short hair who's got heterozygous, which means they have one of each gene, a big H and a little h. And then we have to divvy out the genes. Okay, so first we give a big H. The big one always comes first. And then we have a little h because we give from this one, then we give from this one. So let's do it on this one too. Let's give from this one over here, and then give from this box right here. See how we did that? Cross. Now we're going to give from this box right here. It's a little h. Then we'll give from this box right here down to this box, another little h. Do the same thing, give from this box over to this box, and give from this box down to this box. Kind of seeing how we're doing that, how we distribute them out there. Okay. Now, what's with this type, these two parents, what's the percentage of offspring that'll have short hair? Well, are you understanding how we're doing this? Are you seeing it? Okay, so let's finish this one question and then you can go finish it, okay? So let's do number 7 and then you can go finish it on your own, as long as you're understanding it, okay? So what percentage of offspring will have short hair for number 7? Got 4 chances here. Remember, the big H is the short hair. So 2 out of the 4 have short hair. What's that percentage? Exactly. Good job. 50%. So we write 50%. Nice job. So there's only a few more down here that you have to fill out, and they go into cats and things like that, okay? So keep going on it. I think you got the idea. So save what you have, and this is due tomorrow, okay? All right. We will see you in class tomorrow. Um, if I don't see you in class, have a great break, and we'll see you after the new year, okay? You're halfway done. All right. Bye, Tyson. So those of you watching the recording, to continue on with this, the next one we're looking at is black eyes. So we have black eyes with the heterozygous big B, little b, and then a parent who has another heterozygous big B, little b. So to fill in the Punnett square, we would go big B, whoops, just like we did the other ones. Okay. And you put them across. This B goes in here. This B goes down here. So we have 2 big B's. This B goes over here. Little b comes down. Now you have a little b and a big B. We always put the big B first, though. Always put the big B first. And then we have a little b comes over here, and a little b comes down here. All right, so what percentage now of the offspring will have black eyes? Remember, black eyes is the dominant one. So this one has black eyes, this one has black eyes, and this one has black eyes. So 3 out of the 4 will have black eyes. So what percentage of that is? So if you think of it in quarters, if you had 4 quarters here, that would be 100%. If you only have 3 quarters, how much is that? If you have 3 quarters, you think of it in quarters. That's 75%. Because 3 out of the 4 will have black eyes. And then what percent will have red eyes? Only the 1 is going to have red eyes. So only 1/4 is going to have red eyes. That's 25%. 1 out of 4. Good. All right. So now we're looking at cats. Cats with folded ears. So you get to choose this time, folded or straight. What letters are you going to use? The gene for folded ears is dominant. The gene for straight ears, little e, is recessive. So we're going to write the little e and the big E and the little e for folded and for dominant. So the genotypes are the genes, the phenotypes is how we see it. So big E, big E, little e. So we have folded for dominant, and straight for recessive. Okay. So heterozygous means 2. They have 2 genes. So heterozygous looks like that. So they have 1 of each because hetero means 2. So your cats have the genes like this. Your parents have genes like that. And fill in your letters here. And then what percentage of offspring, just like we did up here with your guinea pigs. Okay. Now you have a heterozygous cat that is crossed with the cat that has straight ears. Remember, straight ears is like that. So one of your cats has ears like this, and one of them has straight ears. And fill in your chart right here. And what's the percentage? Then you have parents where both cats have straight ears. Both cats have straight ears. So what's going to go in this one? Both cats have straight ears. Both cats have straight ears. And what's the percentage of kittens that will also have straight ears? Right here, last question. If both of your cats have straight ears, what's the percentage of their offspring, their kittens, that will have straight ears? Fill in the letters here, and then fill in your box. Save what you come up with, and this goes in the Dropbox under the 4.06 lab. This is due tomorrow on 12/21. If you have any questions, please come to class tomorrow. we will be reviewing this lab in class. Have a great day, and thank you for watching the recording.